So check it out. So the 4%, okay? So the 4% is something, okay, 4% group. Okay, we have trainings, okay? Okay, really the vision here is to take everybody, okay, everybody who's a part of this group, and not only help them make money. I look at what's going on in the industry, and I look at what's going on, you know, just we're talking to people and everything, and so there is a big gap between somebody who is like, okay, I want to make money. Vic is telling me to do the Facebook Live, but I'm so broke, right? I'm so insecure in myself that I'm like, I cannot do a Facebook Live or shoot a video or write an email from a position of power. Yeah, that makes sense? So how do we change that? We change that, and what causes that position of insecurity? Okay, there could be many factors. Research shows that, though, that the biggest one of all, right? If you have pressures, whether it's family, relational, right? Whether it's financial pressures, whether it's, you know, you've got too many bills going on, you just can't think clear, right? So money solves about 90% of the problems. Okay, it doesn't solve 100%, but solves about 90% of the situations that's going on in people's lives. Okay, including relationships. Unfortunately, you know what I mean. So if I can do this, okay, if we can say, okay, if I want to build this guy up, okay, if I take this guy right here, okay, if I take this guy, it might be you, all right, it might be somebody, okay, a member of the 4%. This guy comes into the group, okay, and we focus on a few things. We focus on getting this guy confidence level high. Okay, we're getting him from being just like, I've never done this before, but I so want to do it. I'm fired up. I got that passion inside of me. You know what I mean? I've got that spark. I know what I want. I see the lifestyle. You know, I see what these guys are talking about, and I want to be part of that, right? I want to do that. I want to do an online marketing, but man, I'm so insecure. I'm freaking out. And Vic is telling me to do a Facebook Live. I'm literally shaking, man, because his confidence level, he's never done it before, right? The best way, in my opinion, okay, I can speak for me, the best way that I see that I can help this guy, okay, is to do it systematically, all right? To give him a system that's going to work. Okay, if I can take a human component out from the equation, and I can say, look, here's a system, because systems work, people fail. That's going to be the theme for the 4% group. Systems work, people fail. Okay, we all fail, okay, at one point in time. But if we have a system that works, like it works. Okay, they make cars. It's robots, right? Like there is no mistake, right? Once you set it up, once you fine tune it, it works. It works for anybody who runs it. Okay, anybody, literally. So so if I can get this guy, plug him into a system that works, get him some commissions going, make him his first sale. He's like, dude, this really works, right? Now I can say, look, you just made your first sale. Do a quick video, do a Facebook Live. Say, hey everybody, I just made my first sale. Woohoo, right? You think he's going to be able to do that? Super easy, right? Now he gets his first commissions. You know, if it's $2,000 or $4,800 or whatever the commission is. But you know, let's say he made his first $4,800, right? Then he's like, man, I just made more money in a single day, right? Potentially, than most people will make in an entire month. What do you think is going to do to his confidence level? It's going to boost it up like crazy. He's going to be like this now, right? Instead of being like this. You know what I mean? So he can have that confidence, and his wife or his husband, his significant other, who'll be like, you know, who's been telling them all these years, you're not going to do it. You've tried it before. You failed. Is it another thing you're going to try, right? Now he made the first sale. He can show it to his spouse, right? And his spouse would be like, man, honey, I love you, man, I love you, baby, you did it, congratulations. You see what I'm saying? That's where my head is at, you guys, right? But at the same time, I teach him how to become a 4%er in every area of his life. That includes business, that includes finances, that includes health, right? That includes personal behavior, that includes interactions, that includes communication, that includes every area of your life to be a 4%er, because, you know, do your research, 4% of people in any industry earn collectively about 96% of all the money that's being earned in any given industry, okay? Money is not everything, but it's just like oxygen, man. It's gonna make your life a whole lot easier. If you don't have that, you know, you're gonna have some problems, okay? But there's a very fine line between having the money be your master and having the money be your servant, okay? What you focus on is very, very careful. So, but the bottom line is if I can help this guy take care of, put him on some solid financial grounds and help him boost his self-esteem and the way he thinks of himself, and he can go and conquer the world, right? He wants to make the next iPhone, dude, he was gonna make the best product possible because he's operating from a position of power, not from a position of like timid, you know, being timid and scared and shaky, right? You see what I'm saying? Shaky boom, Edward is a green. Okay, so now here's the thing. 4% group, see, some of you guys go back with me to like, you know, other system that I created for network marketing company. So the whole concept is this: how do we get this guy from 0 to 10K a month, okay, or 5K or 50K or 100K, doesn't matter what the number is. Well, the best way we can do that is by focusing on the top 2% of the activities that he needs to do, literally, okay, in every area: traffic, conversions, you know, like what does he do? What are the top 2% of the activities, the 3 things he needs to do on a daily basis, right? To get the 98% of the income that he wants. Because from talking to literally about 200 people personally, you guys, I can see there is a pattern. People are focusing on 98% of the activities that produce about 2% of the results. Make sense, yes? So if I can help this guy flip that around and teach him and say, look, here's the system, here's how it's gonna work, run it, I'm gonna be with you, I'm gonna run alongside with you, we're gonna do it together, you see what I do, you know, I see what you do, we keep ourselves accountable, it's gonna work, all right? It's systems work, people fail. But then teach them. Now, with the 4%, here's what we have. We have a Lego style system when it comes to opportunities, right? Or funnels, okay? Or like how do I help this guy make money? So, you know, we need to have a big ticket item, which all of you guys know here when, you know, hopefully we don't have any strangers here. Internet Marketing College, okay? This is our first, you know, high ticket funnel. Right now it's in the pre-launch. It pays $12,000, okay? Actually, it's a $12,000 all in. It pays $4,800 a sale for an all in. Okay. There is also $100 levels coming out and $2,000 levels coming up in August when they launch. Okay. But the top 2% is going to be focusing on all ins. I'll share with you some stats here from what I've done personally. Okay. I'll share with you, exact numbers here as of like the minute before I went live over here. I just pulled them out. So that's that, okay? So we have system there, but not only focusing on like, as I told you guys on the webinar, not only focusing on like business opportunity type stuff, but we also have funnels for the product that it sells. So we sell this thing for what it is. That's why I got so excited, is because, I had that vision myself. I told you guys that, right? I wanted to have something like a central hub for education, right? These guys pulled it off, and they did it really, really well. They got some top talent over there, so it makes absolutely no sense to me to not get behind it and not blow the doors off of this thing, right? Because it's something that I wanted to do myself. Let me pull up make sure I can see you guys. Make sure you guys still with me here. Okay, so here's the thing, okay? I told you guys on the webinar, right? We're gonna have funnels for $10,000 product sales. So we focus on the top 2%, okay? So we go for insurance, for example, okay? Insurance, okay? It's a $10,000 training that we're gonna be selling, and we create a funnel for insurance agents. These guys are gonna pay you $10,000, if the funnel is done right, and they'll kiss you for it, right, for selling them a $10,000 program. Guess what? If you have a done-for-you funnel, if I can get this guy plugged in and I can say, hey, here's a funnel for the product, don't even talk about money, okay? We're selling a product over here. This targets insurance agents. This funnel right here targets real estate, okay? Same thing. We sell them a $10,000 education, right? And so what are they going to learn? Man, they're going to learn how to become independent and the best at what they do over here. Okay, you want to be you want to be an independent true 4%er in the insurance industry. You want to be a 4%er in the real estate. You want to be a 4%er in, MLM, right? You see the vision, you guys? So we sell this product, but you don't even have to sell it. If I can take a human component out from the equation of the sales of these products, and I can give you a system, the system builds a list for you in those genres and those niches. The system does all the selling, telling, explaining everything for you, literally, right? Then you make a few of these, dude. You reached your goal. You're like, man, I'm a champion, right? You're like, so it makes so much sense, right? And we can go and we can crush it. Now, another thing, what we do is we make this 4% group, and I told you guys this is a paid membership, okay, which is a $49 per month. Very, very, very doable for everybody. Honestly, you guys, I'll tell you, this is a strategy session, so we don't have anybody who's like an outsider here. So all of you guys are confirmed. But I was thinking, I was like, okay, do we charge $297? Makes perfect sense, man. I mean, we can charge $300 a month, like easily, and it would be worth every single penny and then some. Could we charge $197, $97? So I was like, okay, what price point? What's a really good, realistic price point on this? And then I just listened to my heart. I'm like, you know what, man? $49. It just came to me. It's like $49, man. $49. Everybody can afford it. It's like a half of bag of groceries. You go shopping, right? I just pulled that number. It just came to me. I just listened to my heart, and it's just like $49. Boom. Okay, so when I get $49 for the 4%, okay, 4% membership. Okay, it's $49 a month, but it's fully commissionable. Okay, it's commissionable to whoever refers. Okay, one salmon. It's fully commissionable. You see what I'm saying? But then we can have a plethora of things over here. Okay, let's say there is, let's say that later on there is an opportunity comes in. Okay, maybe it's Life, maybe, whatever that makes sense, right? For what we've got going on over here. Okay, we can plug in, product 1, okay, we can plug in product 2, we can plug in product 3, and so forth. Okay, you see what I'm saying, you guys here? So what we do is this becomes literally the place for an affiliate to grow into a 4%er while pulling in tons and tons and tons of cash, okay, coming in. And we take, from all of these funnels over here, everything that we've got going on over here, okay, we literally take the human component out from the sales process. Okay, we have closers, people who can close a high-ticket sale for you. If you want to utilize them, that will be available. We're actually working on that right now. Okay, so we have the closers, we have obviously the replicated funnels. It's literally a turnkey business in a box, and we have multiples of them. Now here's something else that's really, really cool. Okay, let's say that Sean, or maybe Randy, or I don't know, Carolyn, or let's see, Hussein here, right? One of you guys, okay? See, we build while this is working for you. Guess what? You're not gonna just sit around and just fold your arms and be like, okay, life is great. I'm gonna go on the beach. If you're gonna do that, we're gonna call you out. Okay, we're gonna call you out, because my vision, you guys, my vision is every single member. We need to keep each other accountable and reinforce this message. Okay, we need to reinforce this belief and reinforce this concept of, what? Every single member, okay, is responsible to do whatever it takes, not what it takes, whatever it takes to become a 4%er in every area of their life, while their systems are working hard on generating the money. Okay, money is easy, very, very easy. But if we each commit, all right, that's why you had to agree to that's why everybody had to pledge. Before you got here, you had to pledge, okay? And that pledge becomes our operational guide. You see what I'm saying? For the group. So we literally hold each other accountable. We have retreats, we have get-togethers, we have webinars, we have, we'll have groups. When you guys see the actual members area, that's going to be, that's going to be unveiled here, late July. I'll tell you more about that in a minute here. But I want, when this guy logs in here, okay, it's like he's stepping into a whole other world. Okay, that's the vision. he wants to be like, wow, man, this house is so cool, dude. Look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that. Wow, man, this is a trip, dude. Okay, that's the reaction we want from him. Okay, that's the reaction that every one of you guys will have. Okay, so we want to reinforce that message of a 4%er. Be a true 4%er. It's an identifier. It's a label. When you think of yourself, when I say, who are you? You be like, I'm a 4%er, man. I'm a 4%er. When you say I'm a 4%er, do you get goosebumps? Do you get goosebumps? Right? See what I'm saying? You are a 4%er, right? So if you are a 4%er yourself, you've got to do whatever it takes to get others to join in that vision, okay? We got to do whatever it takes to keep reinforcing that message and get other people to join and buy into that vision. Once people buy into the vision of being 4%er, do you think, okay, do you think we can positively make an impact in the world? Okay, we're not going to change the entire world, but look, we can change this world right here, can't we? Okay, and you can be responsible for, I don't know, 100 people, 50 people, 1,000, 10,000 people, 20,000 people. You know, how many people do you want to change? How many people do you want to impact personally? And it's not just you you're going from being this selfish guy, which is give me money, money, money. That's all it is that's on your mind at the moment, which is fine. We'll fix it, right? But then you're gonna step into the realm of like, okay, it's the next level. Okay, can I make my difference here? You see what I'm saying? How many people can I impact? And you can impact them indirectly first, and then as you become the 4%er, dude, you're gonna, you'll go to Ultralife, for example, right? Or you go to any, you create your own passion, your own vision, you bring that to reality, but you now are so confident, dude, that when you look people in the eyes, okay, when you look them in the eye, you have that spark inside of you, you have that spark in your eye that people feel and they can see it and they can sense it and they'll just follow you. You become so attractive, so magnetic, right, that nobody, when two people meet, okay, the person who is more certain at what they do always dominates, always, okay? Always remember that. So we want you to be that person, okay? That's kind of the vision for the 4%, you guys, okay? Make sense, everybody? Okay, make sense? Yes, yes, yes?